Priestess Empress Alba La Pantera. Welcome all to the channel. This is going to be a quick energy update, just being guided right now to pull through with the message. So that's what we going to do. All right. So let's see what is going on here. In just a moment. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up energy button. All right. Definitely helps with getting this message circulated, you know, to those who are looking for it. Your fellow gods and goddesses. All right. Let's look and see what the vibe is. Where is my lighter? Okay, it's here. We got it. We got it. All in all, I will say that the energy has been, I'm hearing, uplifting, empowering. Hello, beautiful. Greetings, beautiful. The energy has been amazing. So let's look and see what was going on. All right. We was vibing last night. Okay, we was vibing. Let me get a message of guidance here for you all first. And let's see what's popping. Oh, wow. I love it. The hummingbird. You are being guided to be grateful of the many relationships within your life, including the one you have with yourself. You possess the power to attract positive change in your life, expand, and stretch yourself in new ways. Love yourself unconditionally, and the world will do the same. You are being guided to be grateful of the many relationships within your life, including the one you have with yourself. So, okay, this is part of what I was saying as far as the way the energy is feeling, as far as it being uplifting, and it's more so being in a space of gratitude, because it seems as though the collective is having this energetic shift into a space of finally being able to exhale. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the condor, which speaks of transition, vision, and determination. The hummingbird is confidence, motion, adventure. Okay, we got motion. All right. You are being guided to soar above any difficulties and self-imposed limitations. Now, these two messages are coming from birds, and that would speak to the air element or mental energy. So let's see what's going on here, because the way the hummingbird's message is coming through is about being grateful for the many relationships, including the one with yourself. And then the condor is asking you to soar above any difficulties and self-imposed limitations that would prevent you from being grateful of the relationship you have with yourself. Okay? So life is a matter of perspective. Find a silver lining. So there's something here about a pivotal point, similar to the message that we was speaking to in the previous live, where some of you are at this moment where you're now able to be grateful because you're looking at that pivotal point. I love to see it. Find the silver lining, see beyond the ordinary, and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things. You are, okay, an extension of source powers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, HC could be of significance. Let's look into the tarot. I feel as though I want to sneeze right now, but it's not coming up. There we go. Yes. All right. Excuse me, y'all. All right, so here we go. Let me see. Before I go into the tarot, let me go to the messages in my deck here. What is the energy here of the collective at this time that you want to discuss with the marvelous collective? Yes, 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 yes. What message do you have here? Let's see, my love. Let's see. Okay, you got Tefnut. All right, the deity of moisture, dew, moon, and sun. Eye of Ra. She of moisture, the lioness, tongue, a healing tongue, tongue of Ptah, a healing tongue. Okay, so your words, speaking the words, affirmations of healing to yourself in order to have that moment of this energy of being grateful for the relationship you have with. There's something here about the change in the relationship with oneself. Oh, because of your values. You're seeing your value here. What planetary hour are we in right now? So I can pick up what we got going on here. All right, so we in a Jupiter hour expansion. Okay. Let me see where the moon is right quick. What's today, the 20th? Ooh, judgment energy. Okay. We in the waning gibbous phase. Now the waning gibbous right after the full moon is about, okay, relaxing, accepting, and regrouping. It's in the sign of Gemini, 16 degrees. Now Gemini, 16 degrees. Let me see something here. Let's get a look. Let's get a look inside this energy. Because that would be, let me see, Aries 13, Taurus 14, Gemini, Cancer degree. Okay. The moon is in Gemini, 16 degrees, and 16 is a Cancerian degree. All right. It's coming through. It sounds as though, is what I heard. It sounds as though there's a regrouping. Something here is being reestablished. As far as your feelings, the thoughts and the feelings when it comes to the fourth house home, or your initial foundation or your initial experience of a soul tribe, which is the family you're born into. Okay, so any self-imposed limitations that may have come from family, you're releasing that. And in releasing that, you're able to now have this grateful energy for who you are yourself. Yes, you come from this mother and father, but you're recognizing and connecting more with who you are, besides the DNA constructs that help to build you. You're now remodeling or reestablishing your own genetic coding. I love that. Gemini, 16 degrees. The sun shines so bright that it compels all of us to empty ourselves out and bake in the light and the warmth of spirit. We are transfixed by solar power and impelled to unite with our destiny. No matter how extravagant or unlikely that destiny proves to be, a momentum is pulsating with edges to track. In order to do so, you have to breathe into it and let go a whole lot, okay? And then there you are, calling onward. There it goes. In order to do so, to unite with your destiny. In order to unite with your destiny, you have to breathe into it and let go a whole lot. Yeah. So this is definitely something in regards to, okay, what led you to be who you are now, and if there's anything that no longer serves you or could be a part of what you had to exercise the level of or the energy of forgiveness, but really exercising that by really letting go of what that problem was, is coming through right now for you. This is the path that you're walking into. You're seeing a different side of you. You got Gematria 1020. Yo, this literally happening today. 1020. Today is the 20th of October. Examining the ancient creator, holy parents speak. It is finished. Okay, it is finished. So I'm getting experiencing post-healing, experiencing life post-healing. You got the red horse that came out. So the red horse speaks of anything that was sent to take peace from the earth. There you go. So anything that was sent to take your peace, are you still conscious of that? Because that would be in connection to these self-imposed limitations. So to switch your perception as far as, okay, we're no longer in this space of life, or we're no longer allowing certain things to take our peace the way it used to. So in doing that and making that decision or making that judgment call, you can now 21 world card it, close out the cycle. Just look at the tarot. Great energy though. the moon and the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Five of Swords here. I'm getting something here about someone actually being able to talk about it. Wow, that flew out. And the moon is in Gemini. The Lovers card, Gemini energy with the Queen of Wands, Aries. Okay, so stepping into your life purpose. But this part of this has to do with making a decision to remove this self-imposed limitation that would prevent you from stepping into your sexuality, your sensuality, or doing things that have to do with your purpose, but doing it from a space where you're connected to your Venusian vibes, where you're allowing yourself to be beautiful, handsome, creative, and in your own unique way, and whatever that means for you to do so, and no longer holding yourself back. A Gemini could also be significant. We have the Nine of Wands here, Moon in Sagittarius, second deacon Sagittarius with the Chariot. All right, Cancer energy. So again, with this moon vibes, the moon. You're relaxing, accepting, and regrouping from a decision you made. What is this decision? It definitely has to do with the Nine of Wands. So if there was a cycle you were constantly doing over and over and over again, expecting a different result, a Cancer or fourth house or your home is very significant because you got 69 here. You made a decision to remove yourself from situations that were not equal give and take or reciprocity. And the reason why you were in those situations, you're realizing it had to do with it was just their self-imposed limitations. So you would basically get into certain experiences or connections with people just to mask this self-imposed limitation. But it has come to a point where you have to make a judgment call and close it out. What's the Lovers? Eight of Swords, self-sabotaging thoughts. Okay, 698, and then the Seven of Wands. So really exercising your boundaries here, especially when it comes to your own thoughts about a situation or about yourself, self-sabotaging thoughts. You're not, the way you've been perceiving a situation here, you may have felt as though you were tied up, but notice that she's seeing the reflection of her tied up, but in her reality, she's not actually tied up. Okay. So this is major over here. This could be this is a major cycle you're really closing out. Okay. Okay. The way to close this out is really seeing what this last line is stating, especially through your transition, that you are an extension of source power. Show me the Eight of Swords. Show me the Eight of Swords here. Wow. Two of Wands. You may have been juggling or going back and forth as far as you know exactly what you have to do in order to manifest or shift your reality through your perception. But you may have been at a crossroads here with, let me see, what was this situation? It influenced or is influencing this Eight of Swords, which is self-sabotaging thoughts, or feeling this sense of mental imprisonment, or trapped in fear. Why the Two of Wands? Show me the Two of Wands in connection to this Eight of Swords. Let's pick it up the way it is. You really were. Is something here? Oh, the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So, I'm hearing the quote, you're never given more than you can handle. You are never given more than you can handle. You got 8 and 2, that's a 10 with this Wheel of Fortune, 10, 10. Something definitely had to be closed out, completed, or there had to be a major decision made, especially when it comes to one's destiny and fate. Why is the 10 of, there's no 10 of anything here, but why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse in connection to the Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords? Let me see. Show me. Ooh, the Eight of Wands in reverse. So, seems as though with the Lovers coming out here first, whether this is a family member or significant other, You have finally made the decision to come out of this, because the level of communication, or something here about love language isn't, you've noticed, or you have stepped into really acknowledging and seeing that the level of communication is not where it would help a relationship actually grow. So making a decision, damn, you got the justice card here at the bottom of the deck. Making a decision to balance it out. See, it's something here in regards to the self-imposed limitation that will keep you in something that you know is not, the energy is not fully being reciprocated as far as what it is that you're giving. Or for some of you, you're recognizing where, there's situations that you could have given more to that you haven't been given more to. Forgive yourself. Don't hold on to that. Okay, just look at that as a lesson learned, especially if you're somebody that's going through a breakup. Okay. All right. Because look at here. This thing here with this reflection is very strong. What's the reflection energy? Show me that. Let me get a different deck. Where did we stop at? The Page of Swords. Okay. I'm getting a sense of either there's someone you disconnected from, or they disconnected from you that you're still watching, or they're still watching you, some type of seeing what's going on with the person, and it's something about having to make a decision. Okay. Having to make a decision as far as communicating something here. Really speaking from your heart and saying what it is. No longer holding yourself back and being worried about what someone will think if you actually say this truth. Let me look at a different deck here. What's the energy of this reflection? What is this reflection about? What is the reflection? You got the Queen of Pentacles. Something here regarding money or finances. Let's see. The Queen of Cups. Wow. Polar opposite energy or reflection. Polar reflection. So some of you could be with someone who is your polar opposite, either sun, moon, or rising, or Venus. I'm getting strong Venus energy now. You're getting very strong Venus energy. This reflection, there's something about the way you handle your finances that relates to a impoverished mindset that you learned from family that you're now releasing also. And this could also change the type of people you're connecting to. Look at that. This is a Venus and Cancer card. Speaking of Venus. So your sacred values. There's something here in regards to the Cancerian energy, 4th house, the home. Let me see. What about this? Polar reflection. The 10 of Pentacles. Definitely something here regarding money or support or stability, or who or what it is that you're building with, and recognizing that it's not building, it's actually doing more destruction than building. Yeah, with the 3 of Swords, what's this behind it? And the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, lack of reciprocity right there. Although this is not in reverse, but the 3 of Swords is connected to the 6 of Pentacles here. This is a 9, so something is definitely coming to a completion or end of a cycle. As far as a lesson that's being learned, it's when it comes to significant relationships, growing through the confrontation, not hiding from the confrontation, but growing through the confrontation. Let's see. With the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. More Taurus energy or Venus energy with Taurus, the Hierophant, and then the 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor, 44. 44-5. Well, you definitely got your angels and ancestors on post that are assisting you to break this cycle. And to break this cycle, you would have to be someone who's really tapping into having that understanding as to the process of transition or the death cycles here with the Condor. And what these cycles are doing is showing you your self-imposed limitations so you can actually do something about what you're seeing in front of you. It's no longer hidden. These self-imposed limitations are no longer hidden. I'm hearing slow down. I just want to get to know you. I'm hearing that in my head right now as I'm looking at these cards. Is there someone new that you feel you don't want to connect to, but they really want to get to know you here? Because with the Hierophant, that's speaking to a high level of commitment. Wait a minute. I'm getting a sense of someone who's an entrepreneur, because this peacock is very loud right now. They didn't. There's okay. If you are in a situation where someone is getting to know you, I'm getting a very wealthy person, but their appearance or physically may not come across that way. They're not really, they're in the process of wanting to get to know you, or you are getting to know them. There's something here about testing of trust, testing trust, testing to see if this is someone, you can really have an exchange of emotions. But there's something here about the reason why that test is in play has to do with removing self-imposed limitations, testing to see if those self-imposed limitations have been removed. If someone is delivering that type of test of trust, this person is the one. Okay, two scenarios of the self-imposed limitation test, or trust in connection to the self-imposed limitations. One person is going through this process, or seeing if they can trust somebody on this level, but they know they can. But the reason why they're doing this is because they've been in other situations in the past that really have to do with their self-imposed limitations as to why they would connect with other people. They've learned a lesson, but part of also learning the lesson is being able to let go, in terms of, anyone else that they meet afterwards is not the person that they were with before. And for another person, in another scenario, the second scenario is the person receiving that test is more so going through a transition of taking things slow, because you may be someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. There's nothing right or wrong about that. But it seems as though you've been giving your love and your heart to situations that weren't reciprocating it back. Let me see here. The Knight of Swords, their communication, and then the Ace of Pentacles about an offer. What's the Knight of Swords? Let me see. What's the Knight of Swords? Wow. The Star. So, okay. Okay, there you go. That's literally the energy of experiencing life after the healing. Experiencing life after the healing. Things are going to move. Okay, there's so much happening. Because with this Knight of Swords, if someone is used to moving things quickly, but stop doing that because things weren't working out, it seems as though you're about to connect with someone who reflects or reciprocates that energy that you give forth. Give it a chance. I'm hearing the lady from Coming to America on the train. Go on, honey, take a chance. Look at that King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius. Or this could have something to do with connecting with people. I'm telling you, it's a lot going on here. Wow. What's this? Six of Swords. It's about moving forward, though. Moving forward, moving across the water. Something across the water. Let me see. Moving across the water will help with this healing process. It'll speed things up here. committing to yourself more. Let me see. What's the Six of Swords? Wow. For some of you, definitely get you a singing bowl because it really landed on top of the singing bowl over here. The way it landed. See? Landed right on the singing bowl. The Eight of Pentacles. So something here about the utilization of singing bowls and working your craft or sounds and vibrations to help, you know, help you move forward. Something here is moving quicker, but move forward when it comes to mastering your skills. Or let me see. See, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and the Pentacles, Hierophant showing up there at the bottom of all of this or behind the scenes, there could definitely be an offer for some of you across the water or a foreign opportunity that has to do with something with logistics is coming through here. You have a way of mentally strategizing a project, and your skills are very much needed here at this time. Now, you may have been in situations in the past where because of the way that you can strategize, especially things that are at a mental level that most people will back out of or get stressed out about, it's very easy for you to really put things in order or come up with the strategy to make things move smoother. Let me see. Wow, okay. The Ace of Swords. And then the Seven of Wands with the Four of Wands. And then the Eight of Swords again. Okay. So definitely hear about, you know, making things mentally clear, able to process things smoother or easier. With the Seven and the Four of Wands, this is definitely something you're going to finally be able to celebrate because you may have held yourself back from it in the past. The fact that you got this Eight of Swords and this Two of Wands showing up here, clarifying this Lover's card, which also speaks to making a decision. So making a decision to set boundaries in places or situations you really didn't expect yourself to do so, or by removing, once again, that self-imposed limitations really began to become a domino or a butterfly effect in terms of, all right, now you're this version of yourself. So anything that was connected to the previous version, you're seeing it slip away, or you are disconnecting from it. Okay. Because you're allowing yourself to celebrate this moment with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Behind the Eight of Swords is what? The Page of Pentacles. So you could definitely be receiving email. For some of you, you may want to check. What's this behind it? Shit. Okay. There's something definitely about an Aquarius here for some of you in terms of an opportunity. The beginning stages of an opportunity or a new social group that you'll be connecting with in terms of getting things to move forward. What's the Eight of Swords? That'd be interesting there with that King of Swords showing up quite a bit. Someone could be born between the 13th of March and the 20th of March. 7:17 on the clock. And then you got the Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio energy. Okay. I'm hearing the final stage of the transformation because this is the final Deacon card of Scorpio energy. And then you got, wow. Whoa. Okay. Oh, wow. So definitely walking away from something here. There goes the 10. The 10 of Swords. The way this slipped. Somebody, it seems as though someone said something, but they didn't realize that they said it around you and it actually helped you with the situation to walk away from something here, especially when it comes to, some of you are getting out of this energy of playing victim as well with the 10 of Swords here. And you're alchemizing, or I'm getting Our Lady of Hermits, the Black Madonna energy. You're learning to transform your pain into a power. Look at that, the World card right up under the High Priestess. And speaking of making that judgment, making that decision to close out a cycle here, Ace of Wands, to start again. So you definitely want a new beginning. And if you're taking those steps to, look at that, the judgment right there. You're taking the steps to make a decision about something here of the past that you may have felt as though it was a soulmate, but it was more of a karmic situation, partner, or lesson. Okay. There you go, the Hierophant. Wow. You definitely went through a karmic lesson as far as feeling as though you were in a situation of a higher level of commitment, but it was just showing you more of those self-imposed limitations that even put you in the situation for you to see, okay, this is what, you know, what you continue to surround yourself with if you don't release this way of perceiving yourself, even if you feel as though that you may not be. Look at what's being reflected back to you as far as what's coming into your life, you know, the relationships that you're having with people. I'm also getting something here as far as when you go through a significant change in your life, the way people respond to you, as far as the compliments they may give you. Basically, you know, when they say, if you change, you don't have to tell people about the change you've made, because people will see the change and tell you about the change you've made without you even having to tell them. So something about that here too. Ace of Wands once again showing up. Wow. So in the midst of your new beginning here, this is also something to be mindful of, not to backtrack and go back into a space that you know that's literally going to block you from your blessings, okay? The Two of Swords, yeah. Mental conflict here with the Fool. Mental conflict regarding taking a leap of faith as far as it relates to you being the Empress, that anything you touch turns into gold. Anything you touch is going to manifest in the most beautiful and abundant way. You got the King of Wands, spirit of leadership. Very creative energy here with this King of Wands I'm getting with the Leo. So leading from your heart, you're a natural born leader. You're definitely a natural born leader, and your justice is here. Your tefnut, your just due, especially when it comes to moments of sorrow, pains, and regrets with the Five of Cups. Three of Cups, 5 and the 3. That's the 8, walking away from. There you go. Anxiety-driven life. So this would be not really enjoying what's going on now. So really setting boundaries on situations that will put you too far ahead, where you miss the current moment or you miss what's right in front of you. The Seven of Swords, and then the King of Cups. For some of you, this lesson is stemming from a father that was possibly in and out. Okay, with the Magician and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, and if there goes the Queen of Wands with the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. So this scenario here of this father in and out, that's basically what one is healing from, or significant masculine energy when it comes to emotions or emotional intelligence. So this would be that energy as far as, okay, you're moving forward, you're becoming more emotionally intelligent, but there's also this situation that can come back into your life just to distract you and bring you back into a place that you've literally healed from. So when this situation comes back around, what you need to do is remain in your power, the Emperor. Okay, and recognize how much healing and shadow work you've been doing. Look at that 4 of Cups right up under that. You do got your angels and your spirit guides and your ancestors with that 44 showing up here. Okay, to bring you to victory and success, especially when it comes to, there you go, that Seven of Swords energy, deceitful energy. All right, people that you know, they're playing the role of the agent as far as a certain spirit within their body to keep you stuck or in this uncomfortable position where you are now bringing more fault to yourself or creating more self-imposed limitations, rather seeing these experiences as, oh, all right, we're going back into this space to really see who we are, to become more enlightened, even if it's the most uncomfortable situation, because it's going to bring you your emotional fulfillment. But obviously you would have to go through quite a lesson here. 10 of Swords is what I'm going to in terms of why I'm pulling all these cards. 9 of Cups, there you go, Death card. Certain things that you felt as though were emotional fulfillment is what had to end, but it also led you to your transformation. And then in this transformation, you're meeting up with people or a person who's actually an ally. There you go, the Wheel of Fortune upright, Temperance. I'm telling you, your angels are on post for real. Okay, that when you decide to really move forward with strength and courage, then you can complete the cycle and close it out. Look at that shit. More strength energy. Yes. And a lot of amazing love is coming into your life. You learned quite the lesson here from the past, especially when it comes to these Ace of Cups. Wow. Five of Pentacles. Let me see what's behind that. The Devil. Ooh. Somebody has a type that's toxic. What's Two of Cups? Scorpio. Well, that makes sense. It be that way sometimes. It be that way. You know what I'm saying? But you learn your lesson, honey. It's all good. All is well. You know what I mean? Let's get you a message of wisdom here to close out this message. Shout out to all of you for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up energy. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that fork in the road energy, 13. So 13 is going to be very significant for this next cycle, these next upcoming 7 days. When you see that 13, remember of all the shadow work you've been doing to come to this point of transition and knowing that you are an extension of source power, okay? Here you go. Hear your message. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. A new life. See that shit? Look at this. This card stayed back. Serendipity. Tuh. Serendipitous moment of a new life. I know, shit. Open the book right up to 13. The fork in the road card. That's wild. Time to make a decision. Yep. Considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. So this upcoming cycle of 7 days, it's very important to make the necessary changes. Continue to utilize that energy, full moon energy of the full moon in Aries, okay? Closing out whatever is not allowing you to be you, the most authentic expression of the I am that I am. Aries is I am that I am. That's the mantra for it. I am. You are strong, beautiful, handsome, magnificent, magical. Anything else that tells you anything different or puts you into a different space, that's your cue. 13, that shit. Remove it, transform it. You know what I'm saying? Remove yourself from the situation. New life, birth of new ideas, growth opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your every core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight. Birds return home. Let's get it and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you faith for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in the world. That's what it say. And you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Yes, you do. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of great fortune. You got that Wheel of Fortune show up for you twice. We just finished talking about that full moon in Aries, which is at 7:26:25 a.m. that day. And it's literally 7:26 on the clock. So continue to utilize that full moon energy, or go back to the reading of the full moon. You know what I mean? And then see what other notes you can come up with for yourself and make them adjustments, love, right? The relationship message for the new life. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy all encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. Confirmation 727 is your number for this upcoming cycle as well. New life. This is a card. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Prosperity message. You have every reason to be optimistic right now, as things seem to fall into place magically. And even if you feel as though right now that is not happening, switch your perception. You're in this message and you're hearing this right now, so you can do just that, okay? You have every reason to be optimistic right now. One of those main reasons is focus on the power of your heart is giving you the opportunity to change, to make the adjustments, so you can continue to have this amazing human experience or experience through this vessel. Okay? New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your faith and dreams are being fulfilled. It is as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with the kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. Protection message. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be as the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. So this could be, that renewal energy between you and your soul. I love that. And trying to rush anything or trying to do anything is not actually doing it. Trying is an insult to doing. If you're doing something, you are doing it. Okay? When you say try, if you say that you're not doing something, if you're trying not to and you're trying to do something, you're literally causing your reality to come across as if you did nothing at all. Whether if it was to do or not to do. It puts you back into this state of, yeah, you're doing the physical movement or what it is that you're saying you're doing, but as long as you use the word try, it puts you back into a trial state where a decision hasn't been made. Meanwhile, whether you're doing something or not is a decision made. All right? So now let's see. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. Okay? Life loves you. Receive that love. The fact that life loves you, that everything around you can really, as I said, there's a silver lining to all things. And it's really based off your perception, loves. Granted, you have your moments where you go through certain things, you're wondering why. Have your moment, but don't stay there. Always look at a situation that's happening for you and not to you, because that's really what it is. There's a lot happening for you, not to you. Okay? And let's look at serendipity here for just a bit. And the message speaks to opportunity allied with readiness. The opportunity is here. I'm getting that even if you don't feel that you're ready. The opportunity is here to take it step by step. Just take those steps and moving forward, okay? The awareness of synchronicity. And then you have a magical alignment of events for serendipity here. So you've stepped into alignment with the greater purpose where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for opportunity and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. That's why I have that. So 1344 and 727 is literally going to be your message for you in these upcoming 7 days, as far as, you got your guides around you. Switch your perception to help it switch whatever energy you got going on in your reality, because it's really up to you, for real. 443 on the timer. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. That keeps coming up. Because some of you may experience events in these upcoming days where it may test to see if you're going to step into a moment of gratitude. And the way that test will come is if there's a frustrating situation that comes across. That frustrating situation is going to be the catalyst for you, as far as, okay, being mindful of the energy that you're feeling, fear. Get that out of there. Energy that you're feeling at that moment, recognizing where you are at that moment, what you would do differently if you had all of the resources to change whatever that situation is without manipulating someone else. What changes would you make? What adjustments would you make right in that moment to prevent from being in that energy again? Because obviously that frustration comes through when you don't go by that intuitive instinct to make an adjustment and waiting for the perfect moment to make an adjustment. But there are things that are aligning for you right now, so that way you can start this new life or have this new life or even build further in the inception of this new life, because some of you are already there. Okay. Because let's say this got something to do with work this week, a situation that comes up. The way you can shift your energy into gratitude is, okay, this situation is going on right now, but it's giving you the resources to do what it is that you truly desire to do from your heart space. That every moment, every day that you wake up is a reason to be grateful in general. But if there's a situation that occurs in these upcoming days where you feel as though, yo, I'm not doing this shit no more, I gotta get the fuck up on out of here, switch to gratitude. But then at that moment, start to really, get the groundwork moving as far as, okay, what is it that you truly desire to do so you don't have to be in this position anymore? Because I'm getting this energy of something being a repetitive cycle with this Nine of Wands that showed up here. Something keeps happening here with the Lovers and the Nine of Wands. So a decision has to be made. Or at least the initial steps, of getting things going. No longer holding yourself back as far as, I'm gonna wait for this perfect moment, or not some, if it's not you stating that you're waiting for the perfect moment, you're just waiting for this moment or waiting to have enough of this to do this. But you have everything you really require to have to actually get going. And you know that too. Okay. So this upcoming cycle, these next 7 days, put the pep in your step as far as, all right, when it comes to what one truly desires to do, are we doing it? Are we taking the steps to do that? What's at least one thing you can do to shift you into that position, and do that, okay? All right. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world, with the condor message talking about you are an extension of source power. So there goes that confirmation again there. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you very much. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future, and now too. Because your fortune now becomes everyone's fortune. So whoever this is, with this Queen of Cups and that Queen of Pentacles that showed up behind each other, those are cardinal signs. So it's time to get started. It's time to step into this new season, 737, because the cardinal signs speak of the beginning of a season. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. You have here Cancer and Capricorn showing up, and you do have Capricorn season approaching as well. So, it's really time to put the groundwork in order to begin this new season. And that is your message for this evening. I love you all very much. Have a blissful evening. Make sure you hydrate. You know what I'm saying? If you got to do some stretches this evening to go to bed in a more relaxed state. Don't forget to do your affirmations, whatever mantras you do. Start off strong and keep moving forward. All right, my loves. I'll see you on the next live. Ciao. Mwah.